There's a moment with money that feels almost illegal. You open your banking app and you don't panic. No quick close, no math in your head, no fear. That moment doesn't happen at $1,000,000. It happens way sooner and almost nobody talks about it. Most people think wealth starts when you make it. 6 figures, 7 figures, some imaginary finish line. But real financial power starts much earlier, at a number small enough to feel reachable, yet big enough to change how your brain works. That number is $20,000. And once you hit it, money stops controlling you. Let me explain why this number matters more than a raise, a promotion, or even a higher salary. Before $20,000, money feels loud. Every bill interrupts your thoughts. Every purchase needs justification. Every problem feels urgent. Your brain is stuck in defense mode. Psychologists call this scarcity thinking. When your mind is so busy surviving, it can't plan ahead. You don't choose the best option, you choose the safest one. That's why people stay in bad jobs, why they say yes when they want to say no, why they avoid risks that could actually improve their life. Not because they're lazy, but because they don't have breathing room. Now here's what changes at $20,000. Nothing magical happens in your bank account, but everything changes in your head. You stop asking, how do I get through this month? And start asking, how do I move forward? That shift alone is worth more than most investment strategies. Even small savings create massive psychological relief. Studies show that having just a basic emergency fund dramatically increases financial confidence. But when your savings reach several months of living expenses, roughly around $20,000 for most people, something bigger happens. You exit survival mode. For the first time, your brain is free to think about growth instead of damage control. And this is where momentum begins. Saving your first $20,000 is hard, painfully hard. It takes discipline, saying no, delayed gratification. But here's the secret nobody tells you. Every $20,000 after that is easier. Not because you work harder, but because your money starts working with you. At the beginning, it's all you. Your effort, your savings, your restraint. Later, your money starts sharing the load. That's compound growth quietly stepping in. The same habits, the same monthly effort, but faster results. At first, investment returns feel boring. 10% on a small balance barely moves the needle. But once you reach $20,000, those percentages turn into real numbers. Money you didn't trade time for. Money that shows up without asking permission. And that changes how you see everything. But the most important transformation isn't financial, it's identity. Saving $20,000 proves something powerful. You can control your impulses. You can delay gratification. You can stick to a long-term plan. That identity is dangerous, in a good way, because once you see yourself as someone who builds wealth, you start acting like one. This is when life stops feeling fragile. Car trouble becomes annoying, not catastrophic. Unexpected expenses become inconveniences, not disasters. And opportunities start appearing where you couldn't see them before. Not because the world changed, but because now you can actually act. This is what people mean when they say money attracts money. Not luck, not privilege. Options. Options to wait. Options to choose, options to say no. And something interesting happens to your spending. You stop obsessing over small purchases and start caring deeply about big decisions. Where you live, what you drive, how you invest, how much you save. Because you finally understand leverage. Tiny savings don't change lives. Big decisions do. Your career changes too. With no savings, your job owns you. With $20,000, you gain quiet leverage. You don't have to quit. You don't have to threaten anything. Just knowing you could walk away changes how you show up. More confident, more assertive, more respected. And ironically, that confidence often leads to more money. Here's the mistake most people make next. They hit $20,000, feel successful, and immediately destroy the momentum. New car, expensive lifestyle upgrade, big rewards. But this money isn't a trophy, it's a foundation. This is the seed that turns effort into acceleration. Spend it too early, and you reset the game. The truth is uncomfortable. Most people delay financial freedom not because they earn too little, but because they overspend on things that depreciate, especially cars. A flashy car feels like success, but quietly steals your future. Meanwhile, the person driving the boring old car is buying time, freedom, and sleep. Once you understand opportunity cost, your priorities shift. You stop asking, "Can I afford this?" and start asking, "What does this cost my future?" That question alone filters out most bad decisions. $20,000 won't make you rich, but it will make you unstuck. It's the line between reacting to life and designing it. Start there. Everything else becomes easier after that.